Alright guys, we're back for some more Dokkan battle, and finally, we have reached the end of this 2-year anniversary event. Whoo, boy, has this shit been long as a biznatch. Now we move on to stage 30. Now, this stage, it actually skips the first, okay, so the first fight is Goku versus Batamo. Then the second fight is Goku versus Frost, then Piccolo versus Frost, and then Vegeta versus Frost. Okay, so what we are going to be getting into here is actually, I believe it's the Vegeta versus Frost fight here. I don't know why this was worthy to be in here. I guess, obviously, they wanted to get, you know, as much Dragon Ball Super into the story event as they could. But seriously, we do the fight with Frost, the fight with Kabe, and then also the fight with Hit. Honestly, the fight with Frost is definitely not needed. I can understand, I guess, why the Kabe one would be in here, you know, the Saiyan versus Saiyan aspect. But, like, for real, like, Super Buu would have been a little bit more relevant of a fight to be in here than my man Frost. I'm sorry. Frost, yeah, that's the other thing, like, so Frieza comes back 500 million, billion, zillion, trillion, quadrillion, dillion times, but that's not enough that we can't then get his Universe 6 counterpart. Yo, I was so on board with Frost when it was, oh look, Frost is actually like a super good guy, like helping out like alien orphans and all this crazy shit. Like, wow, you know, we had the evil cocksucking Frieza, now like, the Universe 6 version of Frieza is like a super awesome dude. That's cool. I was really excited about that. Like, oh shit. No, he's just a cocksucker. It's like, come on, man. Damn. That was a bait and switch I did not like. Alright, but anyway, yeah. I did like how, you know, Frost basically is talking hot shit, and then Vegeta just one-shots his ass like nothing. It's like, oh, yeah. Frost-san, by the way, bye. Yeah, we'll let the LR androids have a little fun. Oh, actually, now that the Rainbow Star is out on Global, I'll have to finish up my LR androids, huh? I've been focusing on my Super AGL team more instead lately. Like, obviously, I had to put some work into Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. You know, I had to do some work in my Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Like, I wanted to get my Super Agility team more up to snuff. But eventually, I probably will finish out the LR androids since I have all dupe paths unlocked. And they've already got their level 15 crit right now. Definitely want to get that higher and higher and higher. Alright. Kabe. Time to battle Kabe, which obviously will come into play now in Dragon Ball Super. Looks like Kabe and Vegeta they're in the middle of a rematch right now in the Tournament of Power. I kind of feel like that fight won't continue very long. I mean, Vegeta's not the type to hold back, and I don't really see any way Kabe can really compete with Vegeta on that level. I mean, we saw Kabe get bodied by Kale, basically. Now, I know, obviously, that's not a big deal, because we also, I mean, technically, you really could say Goku got bodied by Kale as well. Even if Goku, I mean, Goku very clearly was completely A-okay after Kale put the moves on him. I mean, his clothes were not ripped in any way. There were no scratches on him, no battle damage, no blood. Now, obviously, again, you know, there has not really been too much blood in Dragon Ball Super. Off the top of my head, I can only think of one scene, and that is when Vegeta is stabbed by Rose Goku Black. Outside of that, I can't really think of another scene with blood. I think even when, like, Gohan had, like, holes in him from Frieza, there was no blood. Like, when Piccolo was killed by Frieza, I also do not think there was blood. Also, that's what's interesting, too. Among the main Z fighters, like, only Piccolo has died, like, from Frieza. Like, we did see Future Bulma killed. That was pretty gruesome, because we saw her basically disintegrated by, you know, Goku Black's attack. But we haven't, you know, like Goku's not died, no Vegeta death, Trunks, anything like that, Krillin. So, I mean, we'll see. Hey, maybe Universe 7 will get erased, and then technically everyone dies again. Kind of like the Buu saga. So, this was a good fight for a while, too. Vegeta versus Kabe. Obviously, you know, Vegeta was really trying to test, you know, Kabe's limits. And it was cool because it seemed like Vegeta actually really did enjoy the fight with Kabe. And then, you know, obviously, Kabe's cool and all, but he doesn't stand a fucking chance against Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. You know, it's funny. I actually got comments, too. People don't like the way I say Kabe, but that's how they say his name in the show. Like, I don't understand why people get so triggered about me saying Paikuhan when that's his fucking name. Like, I'm not the type to get, like, aggressive in the comment section. Like, if someone corrects me, that's just, I'm laid back. But for real, y'all, Paikuhan's name is fucking Paikuhan. Like, yeah, Paikon is his dub name. If you guys want to call him Paikon, I'm fine with that. That is perfectly okay. But I go by Paikuhan. The same way I go by Kakashi. His name in the Japanese version of Naruto is Kakashi. Everyone who has watched the dub of Naruto, which I have not seen, is Kakashi. I call him Kakashi. Listen, his mama calls him Kakashi. I'ma call him Kakashi. Alright? That's how we're doing that. Oh, by the way, Kabe gets one-shotted by SSJB Vegeta right here. Bye! And then Piccolo explains how, like, you know, Vegeta is the Prince of Saiyans, and obviously he felt like he probably wanted to help out Kabe here. I think there is a funny line, too, where Goku's like, oh, that's weird, he never wants to help me out, or something along those lines, and Piccolo goes, well, that's because he hates you. It's like, oh yeah! Yes! More of those agility medals, boy. I was thinking I was going to have to do some runs of the Agility Awakening medal stage, but haha, don't think I need to, because I've already gotten dozens of these agility medals just by going through these stages. Badass. Alright, so now we're going to actually be doing battle with Hit. Obviously, I'm very excited to see what Hit is capable of in the Tournament of Power. Now, we saw that little, like, mini arc with Goku versus Hit. Hit was busting out, like, some Naruto-type abilities and shit. Basically using Kamui straight out of Naruto. It'll be cool to see if they add in a new Hit card that has some stuff like that. They did just give Hit a rebirth over on the Japanese version of the game, which is pretty cool. I mean, he's actually not bad. I mean, it's funny because everyone was sucking off. Everyone calls him Sexy Buu, but, like, that Buu's not... There is a Sexy Buu when Fat Buu models his face after Barry Khan, the actor who they, you know, brought back in Dragon Ball Super. Buu molds his face to look like him. That, I guess, would technically be Sexy Buu. But the Kid Buu who's taunting Goku and Vegeta, like, really taunting Buu is probably a better name. He disables guard the same way Hit does. It's funny because everyone was sucking off that Kid Buu. I'm talking about the SR buff Buu that Dokkan's into the Kid Buu. The you know, again, people call him Sexy Buu. He disables guard just the same way the new Hit does, and everyone sucked off that Kid Buu. But at the same time, people are like, you know, oh, all is right with the world. Hit is still trash. And it's like, well, I mean, you know, people were praising it when it was Buu. Now we're not when it's Hit. This is slander. Racism against Hit is what I see here. Oh, that full power Frieza. I should have let full power Frieza finish this off. I mean, after all, full power Frieza is about to get a sexy... I'm going to say full power Frieza is about to get another rebirth. When I say that, I don't mean like a literal Dokkan Awakening. I mean like another new lease on life when the new physical Omega Shenron comes out and Frieza... Oh, it's just going to be so fucking delicious on that team. Woo! Woo! I really hope Omega is the Rainbow villain leader, but you could run such a disgusting, an absolutely just disgusting extreme physical team if you like global Goku Black, Omega Shenron, Sin Shenron, full power Frieza. Like, it's just gross how good it is. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. And then like if you have the Super Buu, if you have the support Super Buu, like, oh, that is just worthy to literally bust nuts over. I would fucking love to get my hands on that full optimal extreme physical team. Whew. Maybe like LR Ginyu Force too. God damn. Alright, so the next fight they bring in here is the Super Saiyan 2 versus Goku. The Super Saiyan 2 Goku versus Goku Black fight that takes place in episode 50 of Dragon Ball Super. Wait, 47, 48. No, I think it's 49. No, it's not. Yes, it is. 50. It's episode 50. Yeah, episode 50 is when Goku and Goku Black fight. It was a pretty solid fight. It did give us a great line of when Trunks is like, can someone explain to me why Goku's not using Super Saiyan 3, what he used to kick my ass 5 seconds ago? Why is he not using that on Goku Black? And Vegeta and Piccolo and Krillin are basically like, that's what Goku does. He holds back. And Trunks is like, Nani? Nani? Mazaka? What? What is this holding back? I've never heard of this. And it's like, yep, that's what Goku does. However, I do think probably that it would have been better to have, again, I would like the Goku versus Jackie Chun fight more than the Super Saiyan 2 Goku versus Goku Black fight in here. Because after all, you know, we have the fight with Rose Goku Black. That is the one that is truly needed. I believe we finish it off. We fight Goku Black. I think then you fight a stage against normal Zamasu. Then you fight Rose Goku Black. And then the final stage is against merged Zamasu, actually. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Again, I do hope we get another one of these events for like the 3rd anniversary. And just make it absolutely nuts. Just make it like 70 fucking stages. 1 Dragon Stone per stage. That would be so lit. Oh, there it is. Yes, simply superb. Not Goku Black likey. Get the fuck out of here, Sean Schimmel. No, this is Subarashi. Yes, yes. Masako Nozawa, a.k.a. the GOAT. The GOAT. Don't at me on that. Listen, Masako Nozawa slander is not acceptable around here. We respect her as the fucking legendary GOAT, because that is exactly what Masako Nozawa is. Her performance as Goku Black, like, again, I've said before, I do like Sean Schimmel. Obviously, I grew up with, you know, the Dragon Ball Super, or the Dragon Ball Z dub. Obviously, you know, Schimmel going Super Saiyan 3. A lot of, you know, really good moments. But I just don't see how Schimmel is going to possibly, like, capture Masako Nozawa as Goku Black. Like, she was so haunting, so cocky, so confident. Like, it just fit that character so well. Like, when I heard Sean Schimmel busting out his gruff school shooter voice, it's just like, no, bro. That, like, Goku Black, I don't think of school shooter, like, that type of, like, grunge metal, like, some kind of crazy shit like that. That's not Goku Black. Goku Black is smooth, slick, calculating. So, hopefully, Schimmel actually watches the subbed version of Dragon Ball Super, because based upon his talking in interviews, like when people were asking him, like, okay, so you talked like, you know, again, at the like gruff like that, like when you were based from Goku Black, but then as soon as you go to Rose, you're talking all prim and proper, like a proper British lad. And he's like, well, I did not change Goku Black's voice. I was voicing Rose Goku Black, and then also there was Goku Black before. And it's like, Sean, You understand there's not different characters, right? Goku Black literally just does a transformation. Like, it's not a different character. Goku Black and Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black are not different characters. He literally just powers up. So, like, his voice does not need to change. Although, I do love how, like, the first time Goku goes Super Saiyan 3, like, Sean Schimmel, his voice is always, like, very, very deep and, like, hoarse when he's voicing Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But I swear the reason for that is because that first time, after Sean Schimmel spent about 10 years screaming, you know, in the booth, and then, you know, once it was time to actually record the Super Saiyan 3 lines of dialogue, his voice actually was hoarse from just screaming so much. That shit is crazy. Oh, that is sick, nasty damage by your boy Vegeta right there. Gee. Woo! At this rate, I would love a couple more dupes of Vegeta. Damn. Alright, so this fight, I actually do like this fight. I guess this does need to be in here. We do need at least one fight with regular Zamasu, obviously. The Super Saiyan 2 Goku versus Zamasu fight. Very underrated fight, actually. One problem is I did feel that not the animation. Like, people always do get confused between art and animation. But I felt like the art was not great on that episode. I believe that was episode 56 when Goku and Zamasu fight. But it was one of those moments where when Goku begins overpowering Zamasu, and Zamasu, like, it's like literally the most anime moment of all time, as he's like, oh, this is the power of a Ningen. Like, you know, he's like losing his shit. Like, yo, there's literally a shot where it like is zoomed in on Zamasu's face, and like he's like absolutely shocked, and I think it zooms in on his eye, where we then get a shot of, you know, Goku charging at him. Like, that shit is so good. And Zamasu is losing his shit. Oh man, Zamasu is a great character. And then here we go. Obviously, this was the moment when people were jumping out the window saying, fuck Dragon Ball GT. Dragon Ball Super is where it's at. This is the true successor to Dragon Ball Z. This moment right here. Oh, do you like this color? I think it really suits me. Super Saiyan Rose. That shit was so good. The animation, so good. The art, so beautiful. The music, everything about the scene, the transformation, all of it was just so on point. Like, it was such a turning point. Unfortunately, I do still strongly feel like they badly fucked up the ending of the arc. I don't even really think events needed to be changed. More so as much as things needed to be explained a little bit more. I mean, okay, that's like a big difference between like Naruto and like Dragon Balls. I feel like a lot of the Naruto stuff is kind of like really, really well emphasized and explained. And like, especially in Dragon Ball Super, like, shit just happens and they're just like, whatever, B, it is what it is. Like, Goku is literally just like, yeah, don't worry about it, Frieza. We're just, you know, Super Saiyan gods who went Super Saiyan. And Frieza's like, what? And then Goku's like, yeah, we're done with that. We're done discussing, you know, stuff like that. You don't need to worry about it. And then we're just like, okay. No explanation. Whatever. I guess that will just remain a mystery to us all then. And same thing with Golden Frieza. Like, I still am kind of low-key salty that we didn't get more info about Frieza's training than just him beating Tagoma's ass for months on end. And then Tagoma has, like, the biggest power jump of all time besides Frieza. Like, you know, how strong exactly is Tagoma? Who knows? But he went from, you know, maybe somewhere below Ginyu Force level to, like, he has to be, like, Perfect Cell level at least. Like, that's a huge jump for, like, a Frieza minion. Actually, that's another card they'll probably release at some point in the future. They have two options. They can release Tagoma, the super powerful version of Tagoma, and they could also release the version of Tagoma who is inhabited by Ginyu. That would be cool. That would be really cool. I'd be down with that. Another version of Ginyu. So we'd have, you know, just regular purple Ginyu. We would have the Goku Ginyu card. And then we'd have the Ginyu Tagoma card. That would be so cool. Personally, I do think they need to make another Ginyu Goku card as well. The one we have is actually, he's kind of decent because he is an orb changer. Orb changers are always useful, but I do think there needs to be like a TUR Ginyu in Goku's body. Now this right here, you want to talk about another legendary moment? I was so hyped. My balls literally got tight when this happened. Like, you know, Zamasu was like, holy shit, like we fucked up bad. And Goku Black kind of looks down and he's like, so be it. Playtime is over. And then like, it's like we had known from leaks exactly what they were going to do. But, like, when Zamasu took that earring off, like, oh my god, was that a fucking hype moment or what? I was so fucking ready. When Zamasu took that earring off, I said, boy, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is what the fuck I want to see right here. But unfortunately, Merge Zamasu is only around for a couple seconds in 64. He was there the entire time in 65. And then Merge Zamasu is defeated in Dragon Ball Super Episode 66. I guess we do see a couple seconds of him at the beginning of 67. But, like, you know, the Zamasu, like, melding and merging with reality, very odd. Like, it was cool, but very bizarre. And again, another thing that is, like, completely, like, they don't even make a fucking attempt at explaining that. It's just, like, all of a sudden, Zamasu is just in the damn sky, and it's like, what? Who? When the fuck did he do that? Trunks cut this dude in half from the ball sack, literally. Trunks bisected that man, starting at his dick, and then all of a sudden, Zamasu is just covering the sky. That would be a really sick stage for, like, some fighting game or something, or in Dokkan. Like, a stage where there's Zamasu sky. Like, I would really like to see that. Alright, so here, now we have purple Ninja Turtle monsters, Zamasu here. I guess they probably could have added a second stage where we fight, you know, Corrupted Merge Zamasu. I think that's what it's called in Xenoverse, right? Corrupted Merge Zamasu. I actually do kind of like that. That's better than, like, purple Bukkake monster Merge Zamasu, right? yeah. I think Corrupted Merge Zamasu is better than purple Bukkake Merge Zamasu. Oh, boy. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with that. The weird... Literally, I call him Ninja Turtles monster because that's what the fuck he is. That shit wasn't in the manga either, bro. He did not turn into a weird Ninja Turtles monster in the manga. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, Trunks, it does often get overlooked, but Trunks does give a pretty fucking epic speech right here, right before he cuts Zamasu in half. It's a really entertaining moment. Definitely. Yeah, your bogus justice doesn't mean shit to me, boy! Hold that. And that's it. Merge Zamasu dead forever. Oh, psych. Actually, Trunks, now your entire universe gets completely erased. I mean, here's the thing. In the manga, Zeno-sama literally erases, like, the entirety of Trunks' timeline. Because the time ring for Trunks' timeline gets completely erased in the manga. So, like, Zeno-sama didn't just erase Universe 7 in Trunks' timeline in the manga. He erased the entire fucking timeline. Like, that shows you how ridiculous... Like, Zeno-sama is, like, actually, like, fucking omnipotent or some shit, bro. It's crazy. But, alright. So, that is it. We have completed the 2nd anniversary Tale of Super Warriors event. We went through every stage. That was long and tedious, but it was fun. I guess I'll see you guys again for another Dokkan Battle video. The next one, I do want to run through the Dragon Ball GT Baby Saga event. And there also is a couple of units I'm going to be Dokkan Awakening while we do that. We have this Trunks. from the Baby Saga event. We have this Gohan from the Baby Saga event. And then there's also this Baby Vegeta down here who now has a new Dokkan Awakening into a TUR. We're going to be Dokkan Awakening all of them when we do that event. So I'll see you guys next time, probably for that. Later!